This is why I really think this is going to be part of my... So today on the channel, we're going to be talking the Mobile Hunter Waist Pack from Lone Wolf Custom Gear. I've had this guy in for the better part of a couple weeks now and been messing with it, configuring it, and I'll be honest, I'm pretty impressed with it. Now, obviously this pack is Cody D'Acquisto inspired. It fits his style, his profile, kind of the mobile hunter concepts he preaches, if you will, the minimalist style, taking less things to the woods and just being very efficient as far as moving, scouting, your system dialed. And this pack has a lot of good like organization features in it, and obviously it's super small and compact, so you're not bringing too much. It cuts down on weight, it's not very bulky, and it's well organized. Something that I actually found very interesting first off is you'll note here on the Horn Hunter label, and Horn Hunter makes like really good Western packs. In fact, I almost bought a pack from them a couple years ago to help haul my tree stand in and out the woods. When you put your hands on this bag, you actually feel a solid quality performance. The clasps are better, the material itself is good, the zippers are good. You could tell a pack company was involved in this, and so I do think that's worth noting. You know, I'm really impressed with what this little pack can hold. It seems to be able to hold a lot of what you need on a bow hunt, even as a guy that takes a decent amount to the woods because I film my hunts. So overall, this is a super small pack, and I was very skeptical to a small pack. I'm a guy that has run a backpack for several years, migrated to a smaller backpack, but this bad boy holds a ton and has me rethinking what I'm gonna do here in 2022. I've got a lot of things in here, and way more than I ever thought possible, and they're all really organized. I even have like a small camera here, perfect for filming hunts. So very impressed with what this thing can do, and definitely looking to incorporate it into my 2022 season. My favorite features, and then I'll do a gear dump as well. I would say the #1 feature for myself was the J-hook incorporated storage system. J-hooks are part of the custom gear system for storing your sticks and stand, and really glad to see that was in there. Another one of my favorites here is the Rangefinder Pouch. And any whitetail pack should have a Rangefinder Pouch. This is such a key item, and it's like similar size for most hunters. So I think a Rangefinder Pouch is a must, and it's something probably 90% of bow hunters all take to the woods. Note here, you could add some Velcro for some extra security if you wanted to, as on top of the bungee system that they've got hooks underneath for. Another one of my favorite features is on the inside, and everything inside this is vertical oriented, meaning like all the pockets. But the SD card slots here, as somebody who films their hunts, I always have a backup SD card. As somebody that runs a couple of trail cameras and tends to review photos in the field, I like having the ability to store a couple cards in this thing. If I had a pro tip for putting the pack on the back of the seat here, I would empty it first so it's like super light, and then utilize the straps here. Watching the custom gear video of kind of more detailed of how to. But so as you can see here, this is where I will probably run this pack in 2022. With it tucked in under the seat, it's designed for that seat, and it fits really nicely. And what I really like about this is the fact that every hunt of mine starts here and ends here for the most part. In years past, obviously, I've had a seat flip down with a backpack on it, kind of organizing after a hunt or unpacking with a headlamp in the dark. But now with this, it's literally integrated into my system. My stand is already going to be upright. This is literally designed to hold everything in a vertical style position. The interior storage is all organized that I could pull stuff out. It's not going to be dumped to the bottom. This is why I really think this is going to be part of my system in 2022, even if it's only holding, say, 3 or 4 items. The organization factor alone, I would be here in general during a hunt, and this can really allow me to ditch a backpack. So something that has me thinking about ditching a true backpack and kind of going to a very small bag is just the efficiency, the lightness that we all talked about at the beginning of the video. Some other thoughts I had is, okay, you could take your stand and maybe on your waist belt add like a muley attachment point or two to carry maybe a few extra things once the season gets on and you're taking more things to the woods, like during the rut. The other thing I thought about is I could go maybe a small fanny style pack to hold my camera really. I tend to take a bigger camera sometimes, especially if I need to get some deer footage. And so that is a thought there. I could also utilize even the pockets, say on my outer layer, zip a few things in those, and that way I'm good to go for the hunt. I've already got to pack that onto my stand in general, because I'm gonna bring that jacket, and once the rut hits, some bibs, I could utilize the pockets there to store some gear as I hunt. You know, to wrap this video up, there's a lot of stuff packed in here, and I think it's worth kind of just breaking down, starting with binos, camera arm strap, an indicator bottle, hat, tree saw, pair of J hooks, rangefinder, camera, release, tow rope, knife, camera battery, SD card. So overall, like I said, very impressed. I think Cody did an awesome job with this. And honestly, I wish some other pack companies would take a look at how many little organizational features he built on the exterior of the bag to better their whitetail packs. I think he really did a good job, and that's probably because he hunts a lot and understands the mobile hunter's needs. Thanks for watching.